Today on the Morning Edition, a concerned community meets to discuss the homeless situation at Centennial Park Campground, but their questions are met with a notable absence. Images of Jupiter and the moon are now available thanks to NASA's new Webb telescope as the Morning Edition starts now. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up and joining us here on a Friday. If you happened to peek outside, the moon on my way into work was just so bright in the sky, and all I could think about was what it would look like. Yeah, like, wow. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, which means you have made it halfway into the work week hump day. Well, turning to the latest with Alaska's weather and another week of heat, the Division of Forestry recognizes how much work is being done to avoid man-made fires. Well, new this morning, if you've driven on the roads and side streets here in Anchorage, you probably noticed scattered ice holes left behind from the freezing and warming temperatures that we've been seeing.
Please keep our officer and his family in your prayers.
An Anchorage police officer sustained serious injuries during a shootout at Centennial Park Campground. We begin with breaking news from overnight. APD says 2 officers were conducting a security check at the campground late last night when they encountered someone who was suspected of eluding earlier. Well, Valley nonprofit with a mission to keep used building materials out of the landfill is searching for a new home. Throughout the month of December, our news department has taken on a challenge to end the year with cheer. Now, the idea is that we can all do something big or small to help our fellow Alaskans smile, even during this difficult year. That's right. Let this be your reminder to wake up with us tomorrow from 5 to 7 a.m. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here with us. As we mentioned, a very exciting morning on this Monday, as we could see an Iditarod winner at any moment here. Let's get right to it and send it over to Charlie with the very latest. If the past year has taught us anything, it's to value every day. At Alaska's news source, we wanted to check items off Alaska's bucket list, items that we wanted to do someday. We decided to do them today. I have on snowshoes. I came down a mountain. This is a glacier. We're going to an ice cave. Okay, here we go. In an ice cave, in an ice cave. But the next time you're in Homer, stop by the Salty Dog Saloon. Share a story, because remember, when you're here, you're family.
Ariane Aramburo joins us live to talk about her experience visiting an oyster farm for the first time. And the big question, Ariane, did you try one?
Good morning, Kristen. So, short answer, yes. I did muster up the courage to try an oyster. And for someone who has never had one, you know, I really had no idea what to expect. I learned a lot about the farming and how they're grown. As for whether or not I like the oyster, well, you'll just have to check it out and see. All right. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I'm not being dramatic, but I'm being dramatic. Cheers. It wasn't terrible.
Did it?
Woo, I did it.
Those are really good.
Oh, wow. Salty, that cucumbery, fresh. Okay, I didn't die. Right, mind blown. I tried an oyster. I liked it. I was pleasantly surprised. You know, for somebody coming here, I had never had an oyster. I don't even think I had the desire to try one. By the time we were done with that day, I had 9 between the farm and the restaurant. But the wow factor for me about oyster farming is the process that it takes, the patience that you have to have. I mean, you saw 2.5 millimeters, tiny, and it takes 3 to 4 years for it to become full grown. But Sean says it's a passion of his. He loves doing it. And I mean, this is his office, so you can't blame him. Kristen?